Stuff went on last night, apparently Tuesday night, in Manhattan, where Prince Harry and Meghan were followed by paparazzi while leaving the Ziegfeld Theater. Their spokesperson called it a near-catastrophic car chase. Others said it wasn't bad. But I think people in New York know if it was possible to have car chases in New York, we'd all make it to the theater on time. But I think their spokesperson referenced something that you generally would reference in Los Angeles. That's where you have chases. That's where you can move at high speeds. Right. I think they were dealing with aggressive paparazzi. Yeah. But I don't think it was where, you know, you're watching on TV like this, watching the cars go, because, you know, you can't, it just doesn't work in New York.
No, I mean, sometimes I'm in the city and I hear an ambulance trying to get through, and I think that person's dead.
Yeah.
That person is dead.
Because you can't get...
What is going on, everybody? Wired here. I hope you guys are having an excellent, wonderful Monday. I know it's Monday. It's a little bit of a slog. But I wanted to talk once again about the Prince Harry, Meghan Markle, high-speed New York car chase. Now, it's not often I find myself agreeing with anything The View says. In fact, it's probably never. However, I gotta give credit where credit's due. And I feel like Whoopi Goldberg actually brings up some good points in this clip that I just showed you from The View. I would play it a little bit more, but I get pissed off then because Sonny Hostin, of course, is going to defend them because, you know, that's their whole grifter nature and all that, which I think is kind of typical of The View. So it's, again, very rare that I'm going to agree with them. But got an article here. Prince Harry, Meghan Markle make demands after the paparazzi car chase. And I think the word chase should definitely be put in quotation marks. But Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are taking action against a photo agency that disputed their claims of a near-catastrophic car chase involving highly aggressive paparazzi. The couple's legal team sent a letter to the Backgrid photo agency requesting copies of all photos, videos, and films taken after the event, where they were honored. According to CNN, you know, they bought another award, is essentially what they're saying. Backgrid responded, asserting their ownership of the copyrighted material and dismissing any obligation to hand it over. 100%. Despite no pending lawsuit, Harry and Meghan make the demand as part of their efforts to address security concerns. Which, if you didn't know, there's a thing going on right now with the IPP status where they are trying to pretty much get the American taxpayers to foot the bill for their security because they're such high-profile people that, you know, they can get flanked by paparazzi and then they have to, you know, go about 10 miles an hour or something like that to get through New York City because if anyone's ever driven to New York, well, you know, you really can't go that much further than that. I don't really understand why anyone would even own a car in New York City. It's got to be terrible. But this is all kind of a bid for them to, try to get the American taxpayers, which is you and me. I mean, if you live in the U.S., to foot the bill for their security detail because I guess that's something going on in the UK right now, which obviously I hope doesn't work because didn't they just have $100 million Netflix deal? They made $50 million off Spotify. I think they'd be, you know, I know they're frugal, but you'd think they'd be able to spend a little bit of cash on their own security if they're that worried about it, or just, hey, don't leave your house. I mean, you got 16 bathrooms, right? I'm sure there's plenty to do in there. Get a pool table or something. The incident occurred on Tuesday night in New York City, as we all know. I've already covered this. Women of Visions Awards, which Meghan Markle was recognized because somehow, you know, marrying really well makes you a woman of vision. Backgrid's response defended their ownership rights, referencing the rejection of English rules of royal prerogative in the United States and highlighting their adherence to the principles of the country's founding fathers. 100%. We broke away from, English rule about 250 years ago. Something like that. But Prince Harry thinks he can come over here and we can all capitulate to him, which, no, we can't. While there's currently no legal basis for the photo agency to hand over the footage, Prince Harry and Meghan's action underscores their determination to address the incident and protect their privacy. The couple has been vocal about their struggles with invasive media coverage and has taken legal action in the past to defend their rights. Listen, if you're a public figure, you're out. People have the right to photograph you. People can photograph anybody, anywhere, at any time in public spaces. That's the way it is. The latest development adds to the ongoing tension between the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and the paparazzi. It highlights their firm stance against aggressive pursuit in their efforts to assert control over their own narrative. As they navigate life outside the royal family, Harry and Meghan continue to face the challenges of media scrutiny while striving to protect their personal security and well-being. In layman's terms, that means they're trying to make Meghan into Diana 2.0. They're trying to craft this narrative where it's like, oh, you don't understand. This is what, unfortunately led to Diana's untimely death. Although the circumstances around that were a little different. They were actually going at a high speed. They weren't protected by, the British royal family. She had fired them. She got her own security. And I think the driver was drunk at the time. They weren't going 10 miles an hour in bumper-to-bumper traffic and getting, a camera flash on both sides. But what's really interesting, I came across this article that says Meghan Markle and Harry may be sued over car chase claim in New York. Let's read on. This would be interesting. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry may be sued by U.S. citizens over their claim that they were chased by paparazzi photographers in New York. Several New York citizens said they were stuck in traffic for hours due to the drama staged by the royals, which I've actually heard claims of this as well. And apparently it was not New Yorkers driving erratically. It was not the paparazzi causing problems. It was actually the security detail hired by Windsor and Ginger. An eyewitness said that there were lots of near high-speed collisions after the couple's car was stopped in the middle of the road. Speculations are doing the rounds that the next 2 weeks are going to be interesting because with the latest episode, the couple have gone too far. Prince Harry and Meghan and her mother were involved in a near catastrophic car chase with photographers. Notice they put quotations around that. After attending an award ceremony in New York, Harry's spokesperson said on Wednesday, the incident involved a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi in half a dozen cars with blacked out windows driving dangerously and putting the lives of the couple and Doria Ragland in danger, the spokesperson said. The New York Police Department, however, said no one was hurt and a taxi driver who drove the couple never felt in danger. Shortly after the couple's spokesperson issued the statement, the couple's critics said their claim about the dangerous car chase was highly exaggerated. And this sort of sentiment has been echoed by the mayor of New York. It's been echoed by citizens of New York. It's even been echoed by The View. We all know the narrative they're trying to graph. You can all see, if you actually go into the photos, you can see Harry's got his phone up. Meghan is smiling throughout it. Doria is, I think, checking her phone, looking through texts, emails, whatever. They don't seem like they're very bothered. Also, the question remains, why did they get into an unmarked taxi when they have their own security detail? Now, this could have been something to try to dodge the paparazzi, which there are paparazzi. There's somebody photographing them on one side of the street, the other side of the street. However, it doesn't seem like they're being hounded, and it definitely doesn't look like they're under duress from a high-speed chase. But from Windsor and Ginger, this is kind of the thing to expect here. Whatever narrative they're going to put out, it's going to be exaggerated. This is their grift. This is how they make money. This is all, for some reason, without all the resources and all the attention, this is all they can do is complain and whine about how terrible their lives are. And like I said, this is all a bid to try to get the American taxpayers to pay for private security for them. For some reason, like I said, they just made a boatload of money off Netflix, but no, that's not enough. Excuse the car going by. I live on a busy street. Yeah, it's not enough though. Because it's not enough that these people have everything they could ever want. It's not enough that they were handed it. They were born, Harry was born with a platinum spoon. Meghan married really well, which, hey, that's the roll of the dice. So I'm not going to hate on anybody for that. I really don't. But their whole grift is just, I'm going to make money off of being a perpetual victim, which gets very tiring. It really does. Although I do like coming back for the drama, and I hope you do too. And I hope New York does take legal action against them. That would be very, very interesting to see. Anyway, that's all I got. Leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It really helps with the algorithm. Every video I make about Harry and Meghan gets copyright claimed. No matter what it's about, no matter what's in the video, gets copyright claimed. I'm not exactly sure who's doing it, but if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd really help out. Anyway, that's all I got. Thank you for listening this long. I will catch you on the next one. Later.